All right, guys, this is week 2, my first update of the $1 a day diet. This week, I managed to lose 4.5 pounds. Okay, I started on May 11th at 216 pounds, and on May 18th, I am now 211.5 pounds. Now, the reason this doesn't mean anything, 4.5 pounds, you might be thinking, wow, that's really good. It's actually not, because I just took away a lot of the bad habits, mainly no alcohol, no sugars, okay? And 1 week of that, if I go back into those bad habits, that 4.5 pounds can come back in a day, okay? Literally 1 day, overnight, get back into the bad habits, I'm right back where I started, okay? So that week doesn't really mean much. I have to keep this up, okay? I'm still in a obese category for my BMI. So once I am around 200 pounds, that's when it'll take like 2, 3, maybe a whole month, 2 to 3 weeks of bad habits for me to get back to 216 pounds. Okay. As far as the $1 a day diet, even though I have a food full of fridge, I decided to start getting this going, and I was able to do one time last week where I ate less than $1 a day, and what I did was went back to the college days and just made ramen. 1 pack of ramen cost me 29 cents, and I was able to do that 3 times throughout the whole day, and 87 cents is what I ate for that day, okay? I was able to do that 1 time last week. This week, I'm gonna try to do that 2 times. Pretty simple ramen, okay? The only thing that's concerning to me is ramen, although it's very inexpensive, it doesn't have any nutrients. It's got a bit of protein. I don't know how much fat it has. Sizable amount of carbs, that's not the concern to me right now. What it doesn't have that I need is those vitamins and minerals that are essential for life. So I'm gonna have to figure out something there. As far as exercises, not really doing much, okay? My workouts are maybe 10, 15 minutes, okay? It's pretty simple. 1 day I do push-ups. Next day I do a back exercise, usually rows, the opposite of push-ups, because I need to keep that posture good. And then the 3rd day is legs, and all I'm doing for legs is hill running, okay? There's a big hill right outside my house. Sprint up there, go back down multiple times, okay? So doing those each twice a week, 6 days a week, and then the 7th day I'm resting, all right? Here's a little update on my fun money account and my finances, okay? My account went up $4,000 last week. Now, again, just like the weight going down, that doesn't matter. The $4,000 is just the value of my stocks that I'm holding, okay, are up in value by $4,000. All it's gonna take is 1 bad day to destroy that, and yeah, so $4,000 means nothing. If I texted my dad, told him that I made $4,000 in the stock market, he'd leave me on red. He'd look at the text and then go back to living his life, okay? Totally insignificant. The only way this money becomes real is by withdrawing it. I'm not a big fan of withdrawing from my accounts as far as my investments go, as long as I can maintain my life with my normal work. But if I do get some sick gains like 10, 20, 30K in a week, then I'll start to withdraw. My account's pretty volatile, as you can see. Throughout the week, I'm going up and down $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 daily. So throughout that volatility, that's where I try to trade, and my goal is just to make $500 a week. Okay, $500 a week. And the thing is, if you're gonna be trying to do that with just a 50, 60K account, just be ready. I'm ready for my whole account to blow up. Like at any point, any bad day, my account can go down 50% or more, possibly lose the whole thing. Okay, just know that if you're trying to make that type of money, 1% a week-ish, with 50, 60K, just be ready. You can lose that whole account, and I already know that. This is just fun money for me, so yeah. As far as my debt, I didn't pay back any of my debt. Still got $23,000 in debt. And then I am adding a new restriction this week, which is no energy drinks. No energy drinks. That's not for weight loss or anything. It's more for finance. With energy drinks, although they're only $2 to $3 each, it's really easy, especially for me, to start buying 2 of those a day when 1's not enough, and 3 of them a day when 2's not enough. And that starts to become a multiple $100 a month habit. So as far as finance goes, I'm going to be removing the energy drinks from my life and just sticking to the coffees and the teas that I have at home and using those for the caffeine. Okay, so that's the updates. Down 4.5 pounds, up $4,000, and feeling pretty good. All right, so see you next week.